What's up, sweetie? So I was actually out driving on the other side of town because I had a doctor's appointment at 9 a.m. this morning. So I figured while I'm on this side of town, why not show you guys where I'm from and give you a little glimpse of Lifeasteeelle, where I grew up, just a little bit more about me. So right now I'm driving down Hamilton Ave, and on the right hand side is the Animal Rescue League that they built some years ago. And right in front of this pole, like in this grassy area right here, this is where my house was. The house was definitely a nice size, 6 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, nice fenced in yard, detached garage. We had a ball playing in this area. I'm the youngest of 6 kids. There's 3 boys and 3 girls. I'm actually going to come up here. I drove past another intersection. I'm going to come up here and make a U-turn because I want to show y'all some of the little candy stores that we used to go to as kids, and the bars my parents used to visit when we lived on this street. The bar is like diagonal from our house. So on the right hand side, I'm gonna pull over right here. On the right hand side, there was a store called Miss Sheba's. It was a candy store, and then it went on to be Mika's, and then there was another store. And right there was a bar. It was called Jay's Bar, and across the street was Presley's Bar. And to the left, where that pole was at, that's where my house was at. So that's where my parents used to hang at sometimes to get them a little drink. And that's the candy store we used to go to. So I'm gonna make a right down here off of Hamilton. And sometimes we used to come down here and play with our friends, but I was a homebody, y'all. My sisters and myself didn't really go around the neighborhood much. But of course, my siblings and I, we always played outside with our neighborhood friends, but we didn't come down here. Like my brothers would be down here chilling out, but for the most part, we all stayed around the house. So as I drive further up this street, on the left-hand side, that's our local YMCA. There's a church right there. I'm going to make this right, bust this right. And up here on the left is the local library. Straight ahead was my elementary school. It was called Homewood, Montessori. And the football field sat behind the elementary school. So I'll take y'all a little bit closer so y'all can see. Right now, it's a construction site, because they tore down the school years and years ago. To the right was my house. And so I'm back on Hamilton, y'all, my street. It's a construction site right now because they tore down the school years and years ago. But they recently dug up the football field because they're redoing it. And back behind the football field is a bridge. You go up the steps and across the bridge, and that's our local park, Homewood Park. So yeah, this is where I went to elementary school at. This is where I cheerleaded for most of my cheer years. There's the library right there. So all this was on the same street as my house. And I'm going to continue driving down. On the left hand side was the African American music. What is it called? Is it like a music spot where you could do African dances and stuff like that? On the left hand side, there was a restaurant called Upfront Foods. They used to sell food there. Before Upfront Foods, it was called Hoagie Castle. And when me and my brother would miss the school bus, we had to run up here from our house, which is about 3 blocks, to get on the pop bus to go to school. So that we had to run all the way up the street when we missed our school bus. I'll take y'all down this street closer to the end of the video so y'all can see it from a different angle. There's also a hardware store over there at a bank, all that good stuff. Now up there where I'm pointing at, there's a building that's called Lifeasteeelle. That's where we went to our doctor's visits as kids. So this is all on the same street. And as we get closer past Lifeasteeelle on the left, our doctor's office, on the right hand side is something real special, and it is the store we grew up in. It's my grandfather's store called Baker's Theory. That's my maiden name, Baker. So I'm gonna pull over. He owned this entire block right here. He owned the store. At one point, this was a restaurant, the car wash. There was a boutique down there that he rented out to somebody.
Mr. Baker, how long you been in business here?
I've been in business for 50 years, between here and 5 years on Brushton Avenue. Well, we have a Baker's Dairy, that was the first, and that consists of a deli. We make the famous corned beef sandwiches, and we do grocery items, and we later on acquired the car wash.
You're an anchor in the community, aren't you?
I try to be.
What if Bakers wasn't here? What do you think people would think?
They would think I was missing somehow or another. They need me because I work with the people work with me. I enjoy being with them, I enjoy serving them, and I hope they enjoy some of my work that I put out. And I try to be the person that they can always depend on because I've been here, I've been open every day, and I try to do a good job.
So at this point, my audio kicked in because I disconnected my phone from the car. So I'll let y'all enjoy the audio. Let me get out real quick and show y'all. So that's the medical center, and this is my grandfather's store, Baker's Dairy. That's actually my dad, my brother, my grandpa in the middle, my uncle, and my cousin. So this is the store, and this is where we learned everything. So you see the flowers are still on there. Of course, those are faux flowers. We had real flowers and balloons at the time of his death, but those are still sitting there. This was a restaurant. He had a car wash. So all of that stuff. So this is where I learned how to deal with the public. And that's where me and my siblings and my cousins used to work coming up as kids. I had to bag the 25-cent candy. We had to bag the 25-cent candy, and he paid us $15 per day. So as a kid, you know, like what, 11, 12 years old, a kid, $15 per day. Me and my brother used to go home and iron our money on the ironing board. I used to buy all the kids at school chocolate bars at the end of the day. It was nice having money in your pocket as a kid. $15 a day, heck yeah. 11, 12 years old, absolutely. We didn't work there every single day, you know, but we worked there. So just a lot of great memories, and I'm actually going to show y'all something else. He actually owned a lot of businesses, and my grandma, he and my grandmother owned a lot of businesses, had real estate properties and all kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and be quick and show y'all some other stuff around the hood where I'm from. So y'all, this whole time that I was recording the first part of this video before I got to my grandpa's store, I actually just pulled off from there. This whole time I didn't know that the sound was out because my phone was connected to the car. So that's why there was a voiceover for that whole entire part of the video, which I'm so mad about because I was flowing in that video. So right now, I'm driving to, I'm still in the hood. Oh, that road is closed. Let me go this way. Yeah, this is, okay, let's not stop at the stop sign. I don't blame you. Get the hell out of here. So I just came from my grandpa's store, y'all. And right now, I am about to show y'all real quick the restaurant, the building, the other building that my grandparents owned. Inside of here, my grandma was the first African-American to have an art gallery in Pittsburgh, and it was called Images, Fine Arts and Gifts. So here's the building. So there's Images, Fine Arts and Gifts, and on that side is Images. It's Misha's Restaurant, which is the restaurant my dad owned. So it's named after my sister, Jamisha, which we call her Misha. She went to culinary school, so they used to be in there chefing it up. And there was a lot of rooms in this building which people rented out, and there was a hair salon up there. My uncle had his record store in here. There was another man that sold his items, sold his merchandise in here. So as you can see, it's Bay's Variety. Baketown Grocery was my dad's store where he sold snacks and stuff, just like my grandfather. So we had the restaurant, the Baketown Grocery store. Async Computers is my dad's business. He's a computer tech. What's going on? My butt's all out. Okay, hold on. What else? Oh, I can't see. Grandma's Attic, Fraternally Yours, and Unique Gifts. I don't remember that. But yeah, we used to have computers set up in the front station here where kids came after school to play on the computers. And we used to hang with them just to give kids something to do after school. I grew up in a family full of entrepreneurs, y'all. So This is the Coliseum over here, where they have all the cabarets, like the blue jean cabarets and stuff like that. There's a lot of bars. There's a bar on damn near every corner in this neighborhood. I'm stopping. Down here was supposed to be a Family Dollar, but they done stole all the stuff out the damn all the pipes before they can even make it a Family Dollar. So over here on the left was the Family Dollar, but this is the F. This is where a lot of the I can't call them sea heads, but a lot of the people who are just not doing so good. This used to be a KFC, but this is, yeah, this is the block where a lot of the people be hanging at. We're gonna put it like that. There was a Waffle House over here on this corner behind this fence. That was a Waffle House. There's an old people's home in that building, like kind of diagonal from here. This was the Eckert. No, Eckert was right here. Eckert is kind of like a Rite Aid. So it was an Eckert, then a Rite Aid, and now it's a facility for, oh, it's a church now. I ain't been over here a minute. This is Dana's Bakery, y'all. They had some of the, or still have, some of the best donuts ever. My brother and I used to go there and get donuts before we had to run to the Pat bus to get on the Pat bus when we missed the school bus. This is CCAC Community College over there. The bank, born and raised on Hamilton Avenue. This was Upfront Foods and Hoagie Castle. There's a hardware store right here. Let's see what else. I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna leave that voice note in there, that voiceover, because I want to go straight and I don't want to keep driving all over the place. So let me go straight, because I've never, here we go. I've never been here to see my grandfather's, let me see, hold on. I'm gonna be quick because I don't want people getting butt tight and stuff. So this is the Homewood Walk of Fame, and I've never even stopped to look at this, I don't think. Actually, I did. So that's my grandfather, William Baker. So you can see Homewood Entrepreneurship, Homewood Walk of Fame. So he had, we'll see people looking. He was in business for over 50 years. Hello. Just coming to see my grandfather. Yeah, so I guess that man who just pulled off, I guess that was his house, but he was looking like, what the heck you doing parking in front of my house? Taking pictures and recording stuff. Sir, I'm coming to see my grandfather. But yeah, y'all, this is the area I'm from. What is this? They didn't put some new stuff up here. This is the busway. Took you to get from neighborhood to neighborhood. Express busway, so you ain't gotta, you know, wait at the regular bus station and go a whole different route. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Still more of where I'm from. I'll never forget where I come from at all. At all. I just think that there's certain moves you got to make in life. And I don't want my kids around. I mean, there's going to be violence everywhere. But I don't want my kids around, like, ducking gunshots and stuff. I mean, I have no complaints about my childhood. I'll relive the same childhood over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. No complaints at all, especially because that's what made me who I am today. Being raised in a two-parent household, raised in the hood, it's just it was just a different feeling, you know, being from a family full of entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs. Just taking everything that my parents, my older siblings, my grandparents, every little piece of advice and everything I was taught made me who I am today. Everybody played a part. Because there's something, my thing is, you can learn something from everybody. I don't care how much money they got, how little money they have. It can be a homeless person, the richest person, you know, no matter their color, no matter their gender, no matter their culture. Like, you can learn something from, where the hell am I at? You can learn something from everybody. I'm just rambling and just not paying attention. But you can learn something from everybody, and that's just That's just how it is, you know. You walk through life and you figure out if you really want to let certain things that happen and that you experience in the hood affect you, or you don't. My parents did their thing, but I also know what struggle was like. They had 5 kids. We had food stamps. We didn't have a car all the time. Like, I remember getting on the bus with my mom to go to the grocery store. We had to carry all the bags back on the bus. I know struggle. When I went to college up in Philadelphia, I'm like, damn, I ain't got no money to wash my clothes. I'm like, okay, fill the bathtub up, put the laundry detergent in it, and wash your clothes. Wash them, rinse them, squeeze them, hang them. Like, how would I know that? Being from the hood. Get the candles ready, get the flashlights out, make a pizza using a slice of bread, some spaghetti sauce, and a little bit of pepperoni, and maybe a little tiny bit of cheese. Mix a little water with the milk if there ain't enough milk. Stuff like that. And you know, my kids, I want to teach them stuff as far as like something so simple as if you ain't got no money to wash your clothes one day, you know, because that it can happen. Or if the washer and dryer is broke, what you gonna do? I just want to make sure they know survival techniques. I want to make sure they have street smarts. You know what I'm saying? Those are all important things to have. It's good to be book smart. Gotta have common sense, but you gotta have street smarts too. You gotta know how to read the crowd and read the room and just get a feel for what the hell is going on around you. You gotta know when somebody's up to something. You know, you just gotta know. And that's why I'm very happy with my childhood, because I know I have all of the qualities. You know what I mean? Like, I have common sense. I'm book smart. I'm street smart. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't change anything about my childhood at all. I'm appreciative of both of my parents doing a damn thing, especially with 5 kids. I wish I was on a podcast so I could really like open up. I'm opening up, but like I want to let it flow like on a podcast. Like, I want to be questioned about certain things. I just want to let it out. But don't be hitting me up, because I'm a little shy. That's a fun fact about me too, y'all. Like, yes, I do YouTube and I talk to a camera and I get thousands of views per week. I can't talk. Thousands of views per week and stuff like that. But I am so shy. Like, I got anxiety. Like, I be shy. Like, I don't like attention. And I think that's one thing that people misunderstood about me all my life. It's kind of like that feeling like when you walking past a big group of guys going into a gas station, like that attention, that it just makes me cringe. It makes me like, I don't like it. I don't like attention at all. I don't like people staring at me. I just don't like attention at all. I never have. Like, I always wanted to look pretty as a little girl, and like as a grown woman, I want to look real good for myself. Like, a simple day for me is wearing a casual outfit. That's just my style. I mean, today I had a doctor's appointment, so I threw on a t-shirt, some sweatpants, some Crocs, and some glittery socks. But my everyday fit is like a casual look. And I go to my kids like football games and cheer games like that. I go anywhere with a casual fit on. So people may think like, oh, she's doing all this for da, 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 da. No, that's just there's a cop. That's just the way I dress. That's just how I am. People's gonna stare. If you stare, you stare. But don't think I'm doing it for you or anybody else. I prefer you not to even look at me. Like, please don't bother me. Don't mind me. Like, I wish I was invisible sometimes, because I just really hate attention that bad. I never wanted attention from guys, girls, like nothing. Like, just, I don't like it. And it sounds so weird because I was a cheerleader all my life. Not all my life, but like for 13 years I was a cheerleader. So I performed in large crowds, you know. I'm a YouTuber now, so I get views. Like, the world, like, my videos have the potential for, I mean, I've gotten 3 million views on a video on Facebook before. You know, I've gotten views. I get views. I don't care if it's one view or somebody looking. And that's all good. But when people's like directly, like when I catch you staring at me, oh no, don't look at me. Like, what you looking at? I don't say it with attitude. Like, and I'm a people person. That's weird. I'm just, honestly, y'all, I'm a weirdo. And I say that proudly. I'm a weirdo. Like, really, really weird. In a good way. And I'm happy about it because that's what makes me who I am. Somebody caught my daughter, a little girl caught my daughter weird before. And my daughter's like, Mom, am I weird? I'm like, yeah, you're weird. Why wouldn't you want to be weird? Who don't want to be weird? That's a good thing to be weird. You want to be weird or you want to be like the rest of the people? But y'all, let me get off of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all have any questions or want to know more, yeah, go ahead and leave me some comments down below. I enjoyed this video. This might be like one of my most favorite videos because it really showed y'all something other than shopping hauls and DIY projects. Like, this is Lifeasteeelle, so I don't want my channel just to be focused on those things, even though those are the videos that YouTube push out the most for me. But since my channel is Lifeasteeelle, I wish they would push out vlogs for me. Like, I'd rather vlog and do DIY projects and shopping hauls. But YouTube does not push out my vlogs at all. So I thought about starting a new channel, but I'm like, no, why would I do that when this is Lifeasteeelle? You're going to see what I give you, right? But I'm going to get some air in my tire, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into Lifeasteeelle. Give this video a thumbs up. Turn on your notifications so you're notified when I post my next video. Enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you have a peaceful, positive, and productive week. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. The sweetest.
Be honest in yourself. Don't you never pretend. Read odds, do numbers, and remain humble.